Hey guys, Nick here. Welcome to a very new Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII Remake's Intermission. So, we're starting out completely blind, so that's pretty cool that you get a new kind of like a screen for Yuffie's intermission. From what I heard, this mode is not really that long. Okay, I'm not going to change any of those, but I do want it to be on performance mode since we are on a PS5 now, and we get to play on 60 FPS compared to the PS4 version. And yes, this mode is only for the PS5 version of Final Fantasy Remake. It's not available on PS4. Which is a bit unfortunate because a lot of people bought it on PS4 and now they miss out on the DLC.
Well guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
Are we starting out in the slums?
You got this, Yuffie. My name is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra headquarters and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche!
Oh, they remixed the song.
We got this! So, members of Avalanche? Where are you? Come get me already! Okay, if I was a man in a Moogle hat... Huh? Wait, does this mean what I think it does? Interesting. So, I gotta come to you, do I? You got some nerve.
Okay, here goes Sector 7 slums. I'm not exactly sure where... Well, obviously it has to take place before the plate drops, right? Does she have any new moves? Square to strike forward with a throwing star. Hold square to continue attacking. Guarding. Okay. What's guarding?
Far from
R1.
Midgar. Let's see what you've got. You're going down.
Oh, she has a lot of abilities. So basically that's a way for her to pass multiple spells without actually having to pass them basically.
Gotcha. Four. We're done here. You need to chill. And our heroine triumphs again.
Yeah, definitely feels much better at 60 FPS. Especially the camera. Usually the way that you can tell that a game is running at 30 FPS is when you move the camera around.
Get ready for the beating of a lifetime.
Ah, there you go. That's how you step into the suit. Yeah, so when you move the camera around, and it feels like a bit doesn't feel smooth when you move the camera around. That's kind of the easiest way to tell. Long range. But how does she pick it up though? Yeah, it's kind of that's the best way to tell that that the game is running at 30 or 60. When you move the camera around, it doesn't seem blur. Some games like FF itself was pretty good at like being at 30, but feeling pretty good as well.
Alright, let's see how this plays out. Gonna pay. Aw, someone need a rest? With the power of his providence.
One thing I'm looking forward to is when the party member comes in and you get to do attacks with multiple party members.
How do you like this?
Because although like the base game had a lot of places where you had multiple party members, but they never really interacted with each other during combat. So I'm curious about that one. Because that's probably how they're gonna move forward. Oops, sorry. Like part 2 and all that would be more focused towards combat with a full party.
No palm.
Just gonna ignore the dude in the cape.
You okay? Anybody home? Oh, well, guess I'm not going anywhere until I get that elevator moving. I never cease to amaze myself.
One of the changes that they did for
Make way for the amazing Yuffie!
the integrated version was actually like having making changes to the lighting and stuff like that. But unfortunately, this section was not in the base game, the PS4 version, so I can't really make a judgment call on that for this part here. 'Cause I don't know. It's fine to me. I wonder if she gets her own set of materia. HP up. Deadly dodge, assess, parry. Nope. And I don't think any of yeah, none of the main game one carry over. Which could make the game too easy, one would argue. What was that? Oh.
Yeesh, this town's a total dump. I thought Midgar was supposed to be the marvel of the modern world. Talk about false advertising. City of Mako? City of garbage, more like.
Air of power, risk guards. Kind of thinking about how long the DLC actually is, because from what I understand, it's not particularly long. Because there's only 2 chapters, and a chapter could be either super long, like maybe a couple of hours per chapter, but the thing that you have to realize also is if there is a hard mode that goes with the game, with the difficulty selection, that mode usually requires you to not have a lot of resources, like you can't use items and stuff like that.
Do something. Oh, you'll do the trick.
Oh.
Come on. Down.
So yeah, it's like because you can't go too long without magic or stuff like that. So the thing about hard mode is that you are limited in the sense that you can't use a lot of magic and you can't use a lot of any items at all. So I don't think chapters can be that long because you're kind of limited with what you have, and the game has to be kind of balanced in such a way that makes sense when you play like higher difficulties.
Have no fear. Yuffie here. No way. No way. No freaking way.
Am I gonna die?
Tell me, which way is it to Wutai?
Okay, that wasn't a what do we call this? I was like, oh, maybe it was a forced game over, and it's like immediately got my butt handed to me. Okay, if that's the case, actually heal up before we start.
Have no fear. Yuffie's here.
Oh, these guys are tough even.
Bring it on!
What?
My mission.
Wow. What's going on here? This is normal. It's like, this is normal difficulty, so... Okay. Let's fully heal up.
Have no fear. Yuffie's here.
520 damage. That's not little.
Run like a chocobo. Is that all you got? Why me? Gotcha.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
How do you like this?
fast before get hit. This is surprising, because their damage output means you can take 4 hits. That's it. Because a headbutt takes around like 700, 800 damage.
Have no fear. You be here.
And they track. And even if you block, it's still 500 damage. Wow, that's quite a substantial. I kinda can't dodge it full time. Yeah, it's like 500 damage. Oh, I can parry, okay. It's weird that they've kind of forced me to learn how to stagger at this point. Especially if you are like, it's been a while since you played it and it's like, okay, learn how to stagger.
So, not even a thank you?
And, okay, this is coming from someone who just finished the hard mode on the base game. Yes, sorry. And using like what was Cloud's move again? Infinity End? No, that's his staggered attack. I can't remember what was the counter attack. It could be just counter attack. Yeah, but still, it's like okay. This is what happens when you have like a couple of months between content, and it's like, oh, okay. I forgot you could actually stagger people. Also, the game's running slightly faster than what I'm used to. I could run it at Fidelity. Is this one called Fidelity? This is the problem with the naming system in the PS5 and Xbox Series X, to be honest. Is it Fidelity mode? Is it graphical mode? Is it resolution mode? The other one, the 60 frames per second, is much more convenient. It's like, oh, it's called performance because it has to run like smoothly, but otherwise it's like, huh, okay, which one is it? But also, I guess this content is not meant for people who haven't played the base game yet. So
This is too weird.
joke's on me, I suppose, for not keeping up.
Okay, you got this. Okay. That rotten egg smell's gone.
There's a button for the
Gotten
map.
used to it.
There you
The
go.
way things are going, I'll be working for Shinra next. Nice try, Midgar. I'm talking to myself. City's getting to me.
But I think it is a good way to introduce. Ooh, okay. I don't know. I don't know on that. A good way to introduce Yuffie because probably like quite far into into the next next game before we get introduced to her. And even then also it's like you don't get like once, yeah, you, how would I put it? Because in the original game, the not remake, the PS1 version, like after Midgar, you don't really get any new characters until Sid. Like you go to the Gold Saucer. Sorry, getting turned around a little bit. You go to the Gold Saucer. You go to Junon. You go to, well, I'm doing this in a weird way. You go to.
Wait, did you just come from any monster troubles or?
You go to Calm.
Monsters have been acting strange since.
Not gonna be good for any of us if Wu-Tai's got their claws in this.
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily
Okay,
shut down
this is
and
where
all
we
fires
pick
have
up
been
from
successfully
the Mako 5
extinguished. The situation is under control, and the people of
bombing.
Avalanche City need not worry about any additional complications. We are in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used is similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1.
Oh, what do we have here? Man, that's gotta be Avalanche. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I can do better.
Yuffie? Yo.
What? There's our palm. So, you're Avalanche?
I'm Jija. Follow me.
What? Wait up!
Do we get anything with
So, Jija, why didn't you come meet me before?
I figured an elite W agent could find their own way.
I may be elite, but it's not like I've ever been to Midgar. And what exactly is a W anyway?
Anyone who lives where you just came from. Think of it as a code name.
Uh-huh.
Still can't believe they sent a kid to do this job.
Hey, Biggs and
This
Wedge?
kid could kick your ass!
Saying you're a fresh face is all.
Oh, don't worry. I know exactly what you're saying.
Give me a break, will ya?
And let you walk all over me?
Well, here we are. Ladies first.
They didn't get caught. They'll turn.
But yeah, like you find her in a forest, and she kind of steals your stuff. So it's like, is that how you want her to be introduced? As an annoying character that steals your stuff? I don't think so. So it's nice that they have like introduced her earlier. Cause yeah, you really don't have any other characters or anything up till Sid, or even Vincent at Nibelheim.
These two are Billy Bob and Polk.
Billy Bob.
And that's Nayo.
Hi. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wu-Tai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra HQ and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wu-Tai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, with your full support, we got this.
Ready to rumble, huh?
You better believe it. So, did you guys meet Sonon yet? He was supposed to be here.
Yeah, he got in 3 days ago.
He's out on the town as we speak. Really seems to be enjoying it here.
Oh, he does he?
You, got any bags?
As if. Ninjas always travel light. It's like a rule. But I did bring these. Wu-Tai's famous Dachao beans. Eat up. And here you go.
Can you eat these things? Guess you do.
Sheesh, you ninjas are insane.
Do me a favor, Yuffie, and wait here for Sonon. I gotta head out. Your IDs should be ready for pickup by now.
Then why don't I join ya?
Nah, I got this. Besides, you reek of trouble.
Huh?
must be tired from your trip. Why don't you get some rest?
With all the noise in this city, freaking possible. How about you tell me where in the Shinra building they're keeping that materia instead? Don't hold out on me now. I know you know.
Actually, I kind of don't. At least, not an exact location. All I know is that Shinra, for most purposes, treats materia as a weapon. Which means the Advanced Weaponry Division probably deals with it. And since that's in the basement...
I see. So, Shinra hides its top secret materia in the basement. You won't have to wait much longer, my precious. I promise.
Just be careful, will you? Please? Oh yeah, you should introduce yourself to Billy Bob. He knows a thing or two about the Shinra building.
My teeth.
You're welcome. So the materia I'm looking for is in the Shinra building, right? And where is that exactly?
Ignorance truly is bliss, huh?
What did you just say?
Oh, didn't mean to offend you. Of course, you probably knew this already, but there's a whole other city built on the plate above us. Shinra building's right in the middle. You can't miss it.
Oh, that one. Why didn't you say so?
Now, if you want to get topside, you first gotta get out of the slums. And for help with that, you should talk to Polk.
You look kind of nervous.
I just want to make sure I have the plan down pat. You know, like how to get up top and all that.
Well, if you had an
They must
ID,
have had a
you'd
really
normally
fun
just
time with
take the
Yuffie.
train up there.
Considering
With all the commotion
Cloud,
going on, that's not really an option.
like,
Security's on high
for
alert.
most of the
If you
base
ask
game,
me,
Cloud
the
is
best
like
bet
really
to sit
stoic.
tight and wait for things to settle down some.
So to have
Hey,
someone to just
where do I go
animate
now?
like this is like
Be my guest.
should be really fun
You'll get
actually.
killed.
Harsh.
Sonon's still not back? Must be in Wall Market then.
What's Wall Market?
Let's just say it's a place for people with mature tastes.
Mature tastes.
There's lots of different establishments. It's kinda hard to explain.
No, I think I get it. Like bars filled with smoke so thick you can't even see, and drinks so bitter you want to spit them right back out. Where everyone gets drunk and complains about how kids just don't understand the value of hard work. They'll be the death of society. Ugh, how can they not see that they're the ones destroying it? Wutai's got a place like that, where grown-ups drink their lives away. It's called the Happy Turtle.
Alright.
Interesting. There's a Happy Turtle in Midgar as well.
Huh?
I don't know where exactly because I've never actually been, but I do see their
Oh,
flyers
here you
from
go,
time
side
to
quest
time.
time.
You do, huh? Oh, they're taking down Midgar one citizen at a time. I salute you, Happy Turtle.
Come to think of it, there's a man who goes around putting up flyers for the bar. People call him Old Snapper, and he doesn't dress like your average Midgar male. Might be from Wutai.
I gotta find him. Man deserves some Dachau beans.
Oh, okay, wait. I guess could talk to them more for more quests to do.
You know about the VR combat simulation module, right?
Huh? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? It's that thing that stimulates modulation.
Hmm? Kinda. It's a machine that puts you in a virtual world where you can practice fighting all you want. There's even a portable version of it. Guy around the corner has one.
Uh-huh.
Hardly ever see
Also,
technology
it probably
that
could be
cutting edge down
because
here. So what do
they
you say? Want to try it?
kind of cloaked her
I
up
really don't
in
have time to
this
be
like
playing around with some
cloak
stimulator.
that she has to
But
animate.
Just to be polite, I
Has,
guess
has
I'll
to be
take it
this
for a
animated.
spin.
Otherwise, it's like I
The guy's
don't
name
know
is
what
Chadley.
she's
He's
actually
over
doing.
by the neighborhood watch. If you ever feel like some virtual training, I'm sure he'd be happy to help.
You look about ready to die of boredom. Want to play
Fort
Condor?
Condor.
Fort Condor?
I should have known. It hasn't been out long, so there's no way you W's would have heard of it.
Yes I have. And what's more, I'm awesome at it. I'll whoop you so hard you'll wonder if you ever knew the rules.
For my benefit, then. Let me go over them.
Okay. So we got a board game to play. Okay, begin a match. You kind of did the boards at the moment, so just press that. Alright, so starter board, sorcerer board. No idea what most of the stuff means yet. There is obviously a weakness, strength, and attack, but we do not know yet, so just begin. Okay, so it still automatically move forward. Okay, Vanguard. Where does it say about? Oh, okay, I see. Where the sword, the shield, and the arrow kind of thing. Okay. Alright. Not enough ATV, so gonna wait. Can only can only be used once per battle. Oh wow. Okay, it's kind of similar to the previous game, which basically just quickly place as many units as you can before they do. Yeah, but the only thing is it keeps spawning enemies behind you, so I mean it makes sense, but also it's like extending this slightly longer than it's meant to be. Condo.
Damn, Yuffie, how'd you do that? You totally kicked my ass.
You mean you didn't lose on purpose? Wow.
Well, if you're looking for a challenge, the Undercity's got no shortage of serious players.
I've kinda got better things to do.
Sure about that? Word is, if you beat the Grandmaster, you can win some serious cash. Materia, too.
Materia?
You don't say.
That's right. But you should know, the hardcore competitors won't give you the time of day till you've proven yourself.
Whatever. Bring it on! All this talking's giving me a headache. I'm gonna go do some recon.
I won't stop you. Just don't go too far, okay?
Alright, so I think this is a good place to stop the very first episode of the Let's Play. So with that, I just want to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you guys again soon. With that, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye bye.